Hello, this is Max, and today I want to talk about terrain. Terrain is really important and needs to be focused on a lot, and I've seen a lot of pictures that people post on the internet of people playing with just bare white styrofoam tables. You've got to paint your tables at very least. Just get some paint, go to a dollar store and buy some paint. If you can buy Warhammer models, you can buy paint. It's not that expensive. So people get kind of intimidated about terrain because they aim towards GW products. You don't have to do that. You don't have to do anything at all that requires anything. You don't have to buy anything, really. Well, something you'll need to buy things. I'll get to that. But you don't need to go and buy GW models. You can if you want to buy the really nice ruins and specific structures that GW is selling. Yeah, go for it. But you can easily build things out of styrofoam and cardboard, plasticard. There's lots of different other options that you can go down to build your terrain. And that's what I want to talk about in this video. Easy substitutes to make terrain and to make it cheap and make it work and look not that bad. It's essentially a how-to for people who don't want to spend too much on their terrain, but still have a table that looks alright. And for those people who would at least go out to a dollar store and, maybe to like a 7-Eleven or something. So this first one I have here, this thing I have is just a tower that I made. And this top part here, it's not really, it wasn't originally on it, but it fit on. I'll get into that in a second. But it's an elevator tower, so you can put your models at the base here. Let's say that this is one of your models, and the next turn it's up there, or it starts so you can move it 6 inches up if it's Warhammer or different games. And then as a rotating top. Now, this is made out of 3 Pepsi cans, 2 butter tub lids, 6 paper clips, a lid from, I forget what this is from, I think this is from some kind of coffee, and a rubber Lego wheel track that was stretched around to fit onto it. And it's just onto a piece of cardboard. I'm going to rebase it one time later to get something that would last, but that's all this is made of. It doesn't look the greatest, but it looks better than nothing. And it cost me not that much. I don't think I bought the Pepsi cans or any of this. Cost me shit all. Looks like shit all, but it's better than shit all. You see where I'm going with that? Now, I'm probably swearing a bunch, so I'm going to have to put a disclaimer in the below. But that's how it rolls. Now, let's put this aside. Something I made recently, which was made out of a Nescafe coffee, instant coffee lid, a tobacco tub lid, just from basic tobacco tub, and it was made from a Razorback or Whirlwind or Predator hatch. I'm not sure if it's that, but then it was cut to size to just have the hole. I also had an old Rhino door, which I added to the back. Now, one of the convenient things about these two pieces, which I didn't realize until after a while, was that they actually fit into each other. There's a little groove, and it will fit. And now you'll have a turret. And you could put a Predator turret on top, and this could be a Predator turret that you could have positioned around the map or something like that. But it's also conveniently the same size as the top of this tower. Well, that wasn't planned, but that works out really nice. Let's go on to what else we have here. I have, there's a piece of foam board, and then I've took 5 just fake plants for a fish tank, and just stuck them in, and then just put some kitty litter on it, and you have a forest. So that's a way you can get woods that can work out pretty well. And I'll look at some other things I've had before. To recap on one of the terrain pieces, I've now edged the Necron building with a darker green and then a lighter green to highlight it. And then on the inside I've painted the pizza lid box in green. And I'm planning on getting one of those plastic crystals and then getting a green highlighter and then covering the whole crystal. And then with a varnish, spraying it so that way it would keep the color, and then placing it in the center. So, there's another one. This is an old piece I have here. I took a small mirror, which was about maybe 2 inches by 2 inches squared, or a square of 2 inches, and then put paper mache around it, so that way I could make this portal for whatever this is. And that worked out pretty well. So on these Tyranid spires, which I found the idea for in an old White Dwarf when 3rd edition or 4th edition Tyranids were coming out, I have painted with an ochre color. On 3 of them I had painted them with a yellow, which I wasn't supposed to. I thought it was the color I had used before. But either way. So now I'm going to have to try and find some way to blend them all together so that way they all come through. I think I might highlight them with a tan and then use a brown wash over top of them and then make the fronts and the back different, with the back having a stronger color and then the fronts having a softer color. So there's those 2, and here's these ones. This is the one that had just the ochre, and these are the ones that have the yellow and the ochre. As you can see, this is the one I was aiming for, and this is the result I've gotten from the other ones. Well, that's it for terrain. Thanks for watching. If you'd like to watch some of my other videos, you can see them in the related, wherever they are, or you can just go to my channel. If you want to watch more of my videos in the future, please click the subscribe button. If you liked it, click like. Leave a comment about which of these models or these terrain pieces you liked, or if you know what way I can make them look better or fix them, especially those Tyranid spires. I would like some help on that one. Please leave a comment below, or if you just wanted to say that you liked the video, put that down too. That's always appreciated. This is Max. You've been watching Arrowhertz, and happy wargaming.